Put your little butt back in the water. Alright guys, it is 4th of July weekend. Look at the little belly on that little spot. Eating. I'm talking about these Coleman area lakes fish are eating well these days. That is my first fish of the morning. It's been tough. Started out on deeper water off main lake points and flats, and trying the edges. Just was not anything happening. So what I had to do is come on down the lake and look for steeper rocky banks. That's essentially my first bite. I literally have been here an hour and a half or more without a bite. So I had to make a big move. I usually don't come this far down the lake. I don't usually travel that far from my vehicle in a kayak. But the type of bank I wanted to fish, I had to go to it. So here I am. Gotta get me a new worm. He tore off my little worm off my little drop shot rig. So you guys hang around. We're gonna try to drop shot up a few, and when we get on the round, I'm also gonna hit the flats again, the edge, and throw the big worm like I threw last week. See if we can't find a largemouth. But right now I'll settle for bites. Bites are hard to come by this morning. So, and the lake for 4th of July weekend, there's nobody here. There was 5 boats on the lake when I got here, and 2 or 3 of those have already gone to the house. Kind of lets me know, hey, this may be a tough day. You guys hang around, and we'll see if we can get one more in the boat. Who knows? Well, guys, hooked up on one more. Don't look like a spot this time. Easy, buddy. The little drop shot. Got me my second bite. How about that? Little old bass. Rocky bank, steep bank. What I'm doing now is I'm chasing the shade. It's hot. I have already been doing some serious sweating. And 4th of July weekend in Alabama is no joke. If you go outside, you're gonna burn up and sweat. It's just how it is. Maybe why there's nobody on the lake but me. But I've got other friends out on other lakes, been getting phone calls, and hadn't heard how they're doing yet. Hope to hear something in a little bit. But I've now got 2 in the boat, even though they're not monsters. They're fish and they're bites, and I'm proud of them today. Because it started out like it was going to be pretty awful. But now the wind has picked up. Got me a nice breeze going, which there was no breeze at all, no wind when I got here. Just flat, muggy, and hot. And in the summertime, that is definitely not what you want, because you need that breeze to break this water up, to pull these fish back a little shallow, and you need that breeze to cool off. Well, now we're on a shady bank, and a little breeze taking me down this bank. So I'm gonna fish it down, and I'm probably gonna fish it as I come back later. We're gonna get it on back out there. And the reason I'm not standing up like I like to do is when I stand up, the wind it grabs me and the boat and whirls me around down this bank. If I stay seated, I can fish longer going in the direction that I'd like to go. So you kayakers, if you're new to the sport, sometimes you need to sit down, keep a lower profile, and your boat won't spin so much. Man, I thought I had another one while I was talking. This is a really rocky bank, and these fish, especially these spotted bass, will eat little jigs, little worms, little crankbaits that'll hit the bottom and knock off these rocks and stuff. And almost always when I come down this bank I can get a bite. So I felt sure if I made my way on up here I wouldn't be skunked today. Hadn't been skunked in a really long time, and I didn't want to start today. So, but the winds, it's causing me to go in the direction I'm fishing. So I'm fishing a little faster. I'm having to move it a little faster than I'd like. And I hung in a rock. So I'm gonna get my bait back. I get a hold of another one, I'll let you know. Come on in here, biggin. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Well, guys, I picked a good bank. Oh, come on. But it's got these little mini fish. I need magnums, not minis. But I will definitely take the bites over no bites. Because this morning started out tough. Man, he wasn't coming off. Oh, easy. That's another little largemouth. I thought I was getting in a bank of little spotted bass. It's what normally would be on this bank, and that's 3 on one bank, one steep rocky bank, 2 little baby largemouth, and 1 little baby spot. Here on 4th of July weekend, and 3 little babies is better than no bites at all. And but we're making our way around to one of my destinations that I want to hit today. And but I got a few more little banks to hit before I get there, and I'm gonna throw some bigger stuff and try to get on a bigger fish. But if not, if the big fish simply aren't doing anything this time of day, or you got a downside, you gotta go back to what'll get you a bite. And even the 6-inch worm, I didn't get a touch on it, nothing. I never felt a bite this morning. This little 4-inch drop shot worm is getting these little fish attention. And you got a lot of little fish in the area. There's some bigger ones. They may be out a little deeper, they may be suspended, but you've got this many fish concentrated up. I've seen a ton of fish as I cross some of these points back and forth. Oh man, I think I had somebody's fishing line. Really thought I had a fish. But there's a lot of fish in the 20 all the way up to 10 foot range today. Seen just a ton of fish, and doesn't seem like they're all concentrated together in just one area like you would hope to find. Hey, they're out on a point, this is going to be easy. They're just sort of random, so I haven't really figured out what to do yet except cover water and throw this little bait and pick up bites. At some point I hope something will trigger something and go, hey, this is what we need to do, get a bigger fish. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. But I'll take random bites as long as they'll keep coming all day versus sitting out in the hot sun all day and never get a fish. So you guys hang around, and as usual, I get one. When I get anchored out here in a little while, I'll probably be standing up more and fishing. I'm more comfortable fishing standing up, and my boat allows me to do that a lot. But right now I'm not in a really good position. The wind's swirling me, and I'm glad that the wind's actually blowing now because it's cooled things off and may cause the bite to pick up. So hang around, I will be here and bring you another one here shortly. Get out from there. Get on up in here. That's a pretty little bass. He's mean too. Check him out. Hit my little. Now I had to wacky rig my little drop shot. Oh my goodness. I didn't even need the pliers. It fell out right when I touched it. Oh, easy, easy. Oh, God, they're strong. Little fish as strong as it can be. Cool. There he went. Back where he came from. Well, guys, I've fished up and down the lake. I'm headed back down the lake. And this is a bank I said I was going to come back to earlier on my way back because it was a steep, rocky bank and I got bites on it. And that right there is the bait. The worm's a little out of kilter there, but that's what got me that fish. That's what got me all my fish so far. Little 4-inch wacky rig worm. And I thought I might come back down this bank, even though the sun is directly up overhead. I thought I might come back down this bait. I got another bite. He grabbed that on the fall. There he is. Cool. Got it on the fall. It never made it down. I might have anchored up in a good spot. This one's a little stronger than the last one. I don't know if he's any bigger. Yeah, he's a little bigger. Not a lot, but get up here. He's on the wrong side for my net. I'm used to netting on the other side. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's a little bigger. That's good. We're going the right way now. Been little fish all day. Little wacky rig drop shot. Man, that's a little bitty hook. Little bitty hook. But it catches fish. There he is. How about that? They're getting bigger. I like it. I'm talking about the sun is straight up. It's 12:55. Back you go. Now that one, I lost my weight on. He got me. Somehow my weight is gone. So I will have to get me a new weight out and retie my little rig. That's alright, as long as you're catching fish and getting bites. I'm good with that. I'll give them a weight every now and then. Alright, let me get my stuff out of these bushes. Sorry about that. Get re-rigged up. See if we can't get another one. I don't see my weight in the net. Dang. Hang around. Stay down. Oh my God. Lost a good one, boys. He come up and jumped. Oh man. I don't even know what to say. That hurt. coming. I'm coming. Got him. Well, he's almost big as my worm. Nothing like what I just lost. I just lost a monster. I mean, a fine one. Come up and threw my bait right back at me. It's one of those that you've played already halfway to the boat and it feels so solid, and then it chunked it. Not a bad fish, but I'm still disappointed over losing the last one. But this fish, all morning I've pitched this worm in, the big worm like I used last week, this big 12-inch worm, and nothing seemed like I even looked at it today till about 2 o'clock when I got bit, or thought I had a bite, and I blew it. I got blew around a little bit, got repositioned and put it back in the same spot and hooked that real big one. I don't know if my camera in the back caught it or not. I think why it came off is I was out of position when I set the hook. I let the wind get me somewhere I shouldn't have been, and I probably just didn't get a good hook set. But it felt solid halfway the boat, and I tried everything to keep it down, and when it finally came up, whew, that's when it hurt my feelings. They do that. If you fish enough, you get your feelings hurt out here on the water. But it seems like they would not touch this bait. It's getting cloudy. It's been extremely hot, humid today. The sun's been beaming, and now that it's a little after 2:30, we're getting more clouds. It's getting dark behind me. We may have a storm later. I don't know. I kind of hope so. I'm gonna ease off down this bank. There's another point that's similar to the one that I lost that big fish on. I'm kind of hoping I can get another bite, and I got 2 or 3 more spots I want to drag this big joker on. And wish me luck. I sure do want to show you guys another big fish, and I really thought I had one a few minutes ago. Just wasn't meant to be. But I got some little ones today, but man, when one of them big ones teases you like that, it can set you back for a few minutes. Y'all hang around. I'm gonna go get one.